She's such a terrifying character. So when you're out in public, do people ever get taken aback when they see you in public?
I've had a few people squeal as they come around the corner on the street, yeah, but not really. Generally speaking, no. And what I love about the show is that it's got such a kind of global reach. Wherever you go, there seem to be people. I've been on the farthest northest beach of deserted beaches in New Zealand, or on an escalator in the tube in London, or in Ireland, Spain, and you run into people who've watched this show. Generally speaking, though, I think they tend to be quite respectful, and what really shocks me is they often know my name, not the character's name. And I think that is an indication of the respect that people hold for the show itself, its legacy back with the old prisoner days, and their respect for me as a performer. I think it's great.
Switching gears a little bit now, one of the themes with this show we noticed after the first season is we have, especially in the United States and in England, a large chunk of our audience is aspiring actors and people coming to the show looking to hear anecdotes and stories from people that have had these fantastic careers. So not only do you act, you're also a theater director and very multifaceted. So do you have any advice for all of the aspiring actors watching this show who are looking to enter a career in the arts, in performing arts specifically? Would you have any advice for them?
Well, it's such a difficult time, isn't it? It's always difficult, but it cannot be worse than it is right now, because the one thing that I think is the reason why I stay in it, why I got involved in performance, was certainly not about any kind of notions of fame or notoriety or anything like that. It was that I love working collaboratively with people, and our current pandemic situation is a threat to many things, but it's certainly a threat to that. And so I think it's very hard to kind of give people advice other than something that somebody said to me very, very early on, which is that, if you can't not do it, well, don't do it unless you can't not do it. So if you're constantly drawn to it, you know that you're making a kind of commitment to a lifetime of pain, and you have to get used to that, and in fact be almost like addicted to that adrenaline roller coaster. And then it's about making sure that you do whatever you can to keep yourself strong physically, mentally, and excited, engaged. If there ever comes a point where you aren't excited to go to work or to work on anything at any point, give up. Life's too short. Do something else.
That's lovely.
Because I really believe strongly in a kind of vocational compulsion to do things. And we're all capable of many, many things. But when you have a kind of almost obsessive need, listen to that voice, and then stay strong.
Perfect note.